I hope your travel cards are up to date because today the Foxes are heading up to Tyne and Weir. They're going to Newcastle to take on a high-flying Magpies side, as Leicester City also look to turn their form around and make a late-season push for Europe. But who will take all 3 points? I hope you'll find out with me. It's Leicester City versus Newcastle United. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us?
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie and Co-Estate Agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, hello, welcome to Leicester Fan TV, and good morning from here in Canada. My name is Elijah, and I'll be taking you through today's watch-along. My apologies off the bat for how long I left you in the stream starting soon. Managed to burn myself not once, but twice getting the tea ready this morning, but we are all set for today's match. Can already see a lot of comments in. Let's go through those, but keep getting your thoughts in. There's lots of stuff for us to talk about this morning. We're going to run you through the Leicester City lineups. We're going to run you through the Newcastle United lineups. We can also definitely talk about the impact of Ayoze Perez. We can talk about European semifinals. There's lots and lots of stuff for us to go through. So let's go through some of these comments. Callum, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Curtis mentioning it's a strange lineup, but still good enough for the 3 points. I think resting players for Roma is definitely the biggest explanation for a lot of these choices that were made. We will run through them in a little bit more depth in just a couple minutes. Kickoff is going to be at, I believe it's 2:15 UK time, so we've still got a good 20 minutes before kickoff. Lots of time for us to cover everything that you want to discuss this morning. I'm not too sure about Fofana. I would assume that he's being rested. Ndidi, I believe, is going to be out for the season. It was a much more severe injury than we were first thinking. Vardy, I believe they're currently taking week by week, but he's not available yet. So yeah, Patrick ran along with other changes as well. Ramadan, he would be fasting at the moment, so is better to rest him now. Wait for the European match to be played in the evening. A little early for that, Dave. It's a good lineup, but Daka isn't on form at all. I think it's just going to depend on if he can get good service. And honestly, with the form and the confidence that Ayoze Perez has gotten lately, I think it will be very interesting to see how he performs on the wing and what kind of service he can provide to Daka. So yeah, James, like we were mentioning, Ndidi out for the season. Vardy hopefully could be even back as soon as Roma. Could be back maybe for Aston Villa. Will Bean, Flexion, good to see you tuning in. Derek, welcome to the stream. Callum already coming in with a score prediction. We will make sure to get score predictions in before kickoff for sure. Frank saying Leicester will only win if they play as a team and not give goals away. I mean, that's been our biggest struggle this season for sure, is the fact that we just cannot hold the line in defense. There's usually something that goes wrong, gives away something cheap. I always say during the watch-alongs, the first 10 minutes are going to be pretty indicative as to as the match is going to end up going. Incredibly against PE, a few of us have been why Newcastle was before the transfer window, and wholesale changes from the last match we played against them, at least the last one that I made a lineup graphic for. And Z, I hope you're doing well with your fast, and a very happy Ramadan for you. My link is cutting out. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try changing. My Wi-Fi network, and hopefully that will improve things before we get into lineup. So I will be back in 2 minutes. I'll put the music and the stream starting soon back up. All right, thank you for holding on. I believe we should be better now. I just had to switch networks, but we should be up and running for the rest of the stream. Thank you for your patience. And without further ado, because we're now down to 15 minutes before the start of the match, let's jump right on into the starting lineups for today's match. Starting off with the lineup for Leicester City. A lot of us have been discussing the fact that there are pretty wholesale changes. A lot of players seeming to be being rested for Roma. With it also comes a change of formation. We've left the 4-3-3 for the first time in a few matches. Kasper Schmeichel still gets the start in goal, and the back line this time consists of Luke Thomas, Çağlar Söyüncü, Big Dan Amarte, and James Justin on the right. Two defensive midfielders in the form of Papi Mendy and Yuri Tielemans. A midfield attacking three of Ademola Lookman, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, and Ayoze Perez gets his first start in the Premier League for quite some time. And up front is Patson Daka. A lot of depth on the bench for us this time around, consisting of Barnes, Evans, Madison, Albrighton, Iheanacho Chowdhury, Ricardo Pereira, Castagna, and Jakupovic is the backup keeper. So we've got a few comments coming in about the lineups here. Worried about KDH being burned out. I imagine he's probably not going to play all 90 minutes in this match. I think we might get a substitute. You know that Brendan Rodgers loves a good 60th minute substitution. We'll probably see him get pulled for either maybe a Madison, possibly even Albrighton, with Perez or Lookman moving in towards the center midfield role. I think a lot of us are really happy to be seeing Ayoze Perez coming back. And yeah, he pulled in such a great performance against PSV. We'll definitely be hoping to see some good things from him today as well. Dave Gavin saying, I think Daka might just shine today. Honestly, I would love to see this be a bit of a Cinderella story, a bit of a comeback story for both Ayoze Perez and Patson Daka. It's just lining up nicely for them with the way that the rest of our season is playing out. Fee, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And you're here just in time for us to also talk about Newcastle's lineup. Newcastle lineup with a 4-3-3 formation with a lot of their new signings that they brought in the transfer window as well. Martin Dubravka still gets the start in goal, but a back four consisting of Matty Targett, him coming in from Aston Villa, and Dan Burn, I believe, signed from Brighton. Fabian Schär still starts in defense along with Emil Kraft. Midfield three consisting of Joe Linton, Jonjo Shelvey, and Bruno Guimaraes. I believe Guimaraes is a new signing as well. And then a front attacking three consisting of Alan St. Maximin, Miguel Almiron, and up front is Dan Wood, the New Zealander signed from Burnley. So it's a Newcastle team to be reckoned with for sure. There's a lot of attacking-minded players up in there, but I think this is going to be a pretty evenly matched affair. Ivan, you're tuning in, I believe, from Sierra Leone. You're saying it's a good team. I was just talking to some of my friends who watch the Premier League at work about this as well, that I imagined that today was going to be a bit of a rest day. Everton was going to sort of be the warm-up. We could play our full squad there, rest the players on the weekend against Aston Villa, and then go all in on Thursday against Roma. LCFC Gray, good to see ya. Come on, you Foxes. We can get the result today. Ivan saying we can beat them. Woody Chandler saying, what name you got on the shirt? So this one I actually just got printed recently. So I got Mark Albrighton on there. He's my favorite player. You'll know that if you watch the streams pretty often. And I got that one specially made. I had to buy a bunch of different name sets, hack them up, and put them together because that's going to be the one that I'm going to be wearing to a match towards the end of the season. Anthony Beebe saying this match has a draw written all over it. It's possible. I mean, I don't think anybody can really come into this match expecting a win right off the bat. We know that Newcastle are a very capable team this time round, and we're just going to have to see how the team performs. And again, I think those first 10 minutes are going to be pretty crucial. We're coming up to 10 minutes to kickoff. So at this point, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And if any of you would like to join us before kickoff and share your thoughts on anything to do with Leicester City, it can be transfer rumors, can be the rested lineup, can be the upcoming matches against Roma and Everton, can be about Newcastle, feel free to click on. Jamie Lawton saying, up the Foxes, just came back from a night out in Birmingham. Let's get a good win. Hope you enjoyed your time there. I believe it's not too long a commute to Birmingham, so I hope you at least got home at a pretty reasonable time. You've also just tuned in, so I'll add you in just a moment. And then Gray saying, hopefully Yuri steps up. All right, Jamie, if you're ready, pop me a thumbs up and I'll add you in on screen. Good to see you. So how are you feeling coming in today's match?
You're right, mate. Literally just got back from Birmingham. Yeah, I weren't wearing a Leicester top round there. They wouldn't be very happy. Yeah, we need to get a good result today. I'm feeling positive. I'm saying a 2-1 win. I'm saying Perez and Daka to score.
It's the kind of thing where you feel like Perez would love to get a goal against his former club. It'd be a nice way to sort of reintroduce himself to the Leicester fans as well.
He'd celebrate against them as well.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm looking. I know it's obviously getting close to kickoff, so I'll be really quick. But I think we'll play. I don't think Dewsbury Hall will play the whole game. I think it'll be about 60, 70th minute, and it'll be off for Madison. Switch for like. So, but thanks for having me on. I'll be on after half time. Or yeah, cheers.
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. And yeah, we were just mentioning, like, we know that Brendan Rodgers loves to do those like-for-like changes, especially around the 60th, 70th minute. So I don't think any of us are really going to be expecting KDH to be playing the whole game, especially if he's going to be playing against Everton as well. Sean, I see you've clicked on. If you want to give me a thumbs up, we'll add you in for our final words before kickoff. Sean, it's good to see you again. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Glad to hear it. Are you excited to see Jose Perez back in the lineup?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you think he's going to score today?
I don't know, but I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, you know we love to get your score predictions. What's your score prediction for today?
I think it might be 3-0.
3-0? Nice. I know you love KDH, so do you think he's going to get a goal today?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Nice. And who else do you think is going to score?
Let
me put the lineup up as well so you can see all the players that are playing today.
Yeah. Maybe Daka, Lookman, I think.
Nice. I know we were saying that it kind of feels like Daka could use a goal right now, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're just about to kick off, so if I can get a good come on, Leicester, before we let you go.
Come on, Leicester.
Thanks, Sean. Will we see you at half and full time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in, Sean. All right. So, yes, we are just about to kick off. We got 5 minutes to go. So I see a few of you putting in your score predictions as well. So let's get those score predictions in just before kickoff. Get those comments coming in, and I'll be happy to put them on. And Sean, you got a lot of love coming in from the fans. Always good to see you coming in. But yeah, let's get those score predictions in as the players are starting to take to the field here at St. James's Park. And there is a raucous Newcastle United crowd in there today with what looks like a tifo of Alan Shearer. Gray coming in with a 2-1. Patrick Hook saying 3-1 to Newcastle today. At least I'm assuming that's what you mean when you say the barcodes. Derek saying 1-1. Fee saying 4-0 to the Foxes. I'm optimistic, but I think it will be a tight match. I'm going to say a 2-1 Leicester City win. I think Perez is going to snatch a goal, and I think we might see either one from Daka or possibly some late in the game beauty from James Maddison after coming on in the 60th, 70th minute. Players are just coming up to take the field now. Anthony Beebe coming in with a 0-0 draw. We haven't had a 0-0 in quite a while. I'll be honest, I would take a point before we kick off this match. Anything but a loss, really, because I just want us to keep some momentum going. I feel much more confident about our ability to beat Everton than I do for our ability against Newcastle. So I also think if we were to take a point, I'd rather we do it by keeping a clean sheet. Z saying 2-1 Leicester. It looks as well like Newcastle is going to be playing in some sort of specialty kit. The sponsor is very small on the front of the shirt, right up in the top corner underneath the badge. I don't know if this might be some sort of anniversary shirt. Remains to be seen. I think Michael will be joining. It's very early in the morning for him, so I'm not going to hold it against him if he doesn't get the chance to come in. I feel like before any match, we're always gonna reckon that Leicester will concede. It's gonna be a tough match against Newcastle. This is a team that's gonna have a lot of confidence. They definitely feel like this is a turnaround moment for the team. So yeah, they're going to be coming out all guns blazing right from the kickoff, and we're gonna have to make sure that we are stalwart in defense. Malcolm also saying that it's going to be tough. Ant saying good to have some squad depth in there. Absolutely. Definitely optimistic. We seem to be recovering well from the sort of injury crisis that plagued us at the start of the season. Obviously, we're still missing some key characters like Ndidi and Vardy, but we're not threadbare the way that we were earlier in the season. And I think that's one of the big reasons why I'm so optimistic about our abilities to still qualify for Europe this season, either through winning the Conference League or through a good league placing. I still think it's possible. I'll be honest, this was one big thing that I was fearing because we know that Chris Wood loves a good goal against Leicester City. He's in the starting lineup today, and he's got some good supply lines through St. Maximin and Almiron as well. They are going to be absolutely peppering the goal, and we're going to need Casper, we're going to need Soyuncu, and we're going to need Amarte on top of their game today. I imagine it might be a little bit similar to the last time we saw Luke Thomas get a start. They're going to be attacking up that wing, and they're going to be relentless as they do that. Philip coming in saying 1-3, a Leicester City win. I'd love to see that. I think we would all love to see some goals. I think the biggest universal thing we're seeing is there aren't that many predictions of a Leicester City clean sheet. And yeah, I don't blame anybody for that. It's one thing that we still just haven't quite solved yet is our defensive woes. In order to get just a good clean sheet. And the lineup formations have been confirmed to me by my broadcast. It is a 4-2-3-1 for Leicester. It is a 4-3-3 for Newcastle United. So we do have that added protection on the wings by having two wide lines. Lookman is going to be the person that's going to be backing up Thomas. We know how physical he can be in his play. So I think that is going to be a nice compliment to Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas has skill on the ball, but he's definitely going to need all the help that he can get. Let me put together a score banner for us as we are just about to kick off the match. Players are just warming up. They are still going to have to take the knee as well. So we do have a couple more minutes for you to get all of Okay, hopefully I'm back. Can you all hear me? Hopefully that will be the last of it. It usually go through this about once a week where my internet just decides not to have any of it. Michael, can you hear me? I might need to let you run for just a little bit because my internet is completely down.
Is it? You got to reset?
Yeah, so I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes, but I'll give you a score banner and I will be back as soon as I can get this stuff up and running again.
Am I live?
Yes, you are.
Oh, hello, everybody. Happy Easter.
I don't have the game up yet. It's even signed me out from the streaming service.
Okay. There's a foul on the edge of our 18-yard box. Newcastle's 18-yard box. Daco and Lookman were running behind, and there's like a big collision with Newcastle players down in the box. I think it was like a collision with Dubravka. Lookman was in behind running onto a ball, really good ball.
Ooh, yeah, I've got my stream back up at least. I've got a Newcastle player on the ground at 3 minutes 45.
I have 3:37, 38, 39, 40.
Okay, I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you. Chris, let me know if it sounds like I've gotten the gremlins out of my system. Michael, I think you and I have the same kit on this morning as well. Looks like we both got the checkerboard shirt.
Yeah. Actually got this shirt from when I went to Miami for the Premier League Fan Fest thing, and the club brought this to me.
That's awesome.
They hit me up in my DMs, asked me what size I wear, and when I got to Miami, the fan engagement liaison presented this to me because I traveled the farthest to get to that event.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say I think you'd like my shirt that I've got today. I got
Hey,
he gets the start today. I'd love to see him get a goal and silence the fans.
Well, I think the dribbled baseline, flick over the defender, pass to Madison had to, quiet him down a little bit, quiet him down a lot, actually. For him, and
Jose Perez, it looks like draws a foul right by the halfway line, getting absolutely barreled over by the Newcastle man. Thanks for letting me know. It does look like I'm back. I might be a little bit spotty throughout the day just because it's one of those things where my internet provider just picks a day each week to make the internet spotty all day.
Right.
So I might cut in and out, but we've got Michael here as well. So anytime I drop out, we do have someone to hold the fort. With that said, though, let's get into the football. So we are 5 minutes 45 into this match, and Jose Perez has been knocked down again, this time by Matt Target. But it looks like the free kick has gone Newcastle's way.
Yeah,
and that's probably Phil at the helm there. Please get your views in. Let us know if you're watching the game as well. Let us know what you're making of it so far. It's been a cagey affair, at least from what I've been able to see. And also, one thing I always love to ask is let us know where you're tuning in from. I know we've got our lads from Sierra Leone. We've got Anthony coming in from Los Angeles today. The early morning crew with Michael.
It's 6:15 kickoff here.
I don't know how you do it. I'm not a morning person, and I have a hard enough time getting ready for a 9 a.m. kickoff.
Yeah, I went straight to bed after I got off work last night, and I was like, I got to make sure I get up. So I didn't hang out on a Saturday night like I usually do.
I'm thrilled that we made the semifinals of the Conference League, but it broke my heart because we were going to be playing Tottenham while I was in London, and I was going to try to get a ticket. They just moved it to when my flight takes off.
Oh, so you're just only going to get the Villa match then?
Yeah, I'm just going to be going to Villa. Yeah, we know you're coming in from North London. Unfortunately, Jess, that was right in the middle of when my internet cut out. So, Michael, I don't know if you got the chance to see Dan Amarte get his yellow card.
I did not. I didn't even know he got a yellow.
All right, so we'll have to wait and see if a replay comes up for that. From what I saw in the comments, looks like it was just a clumsy challenge. Hopefully that'll shake the cobwebs out of the system and we'll be a little bit more solid right now as some bobbling ball will get as far as Daka, but Bruno Guimaraes will make the tackle and apparently win the throw-in as well. I don't know where they signed him from, but I believe he's one of the new signings that they've brought in during the mid-season
spending spree.
The mid-season spending spree, exactly. Liam calling Michael for his dedication.
Absolutely, it's the only way. The only way to watch a football match. 6 o'clock in the morning. Coffee.
And LCFC Gray, thank you so much for the £5 super sticker. Like I always say, we do this on a volunteer basis, so the super chats always help us to pay for the streaming services that we use and cover the overhead for the channel.
So I like this A back line, B back line. This is the B back line, but it's pretty good. You know, Luke Thomas, Soyuncu Amarty, James Justin, each of those guys are trying to make it into the A team.
I was going to say the biggest thing that I'm seeing for that is that it really is solidifying for me that there isn't going to be any place for Yannick Vestergaard in this team going forward.
Yeah, there's no place for him.
It's a shame. I'll be honest. I was made to eat my words, but I was one of those people that was really excited when we signed him because we needed a big man, and he's big.
He's huge.
But he just hasn't fit into the system at all.
He's just absolutely plodding, and we like to play fast. Brendan wants
I was joking earlier, though, that you could only imagine, like, given that we were signing Southampton defenders, you can only imagine that we're going to end up signing Jan Bednarek next. He put in a good shift against Arsenal, got the winning goal.
No more Southampton players.
John Anthony asking what the score is in West Ham versus Burnley. So I've my streaming service gives me a notification if there's a goal in that match as well. I don't know if there might have been one when my internet cut out as well, so I'll do a quick double check. But far as I know, it is it's still 0-0 at the moment. Burnley sacked Sean Dyche.
Absolutely shocking.
Yeah,
shocking,
I was
crazy. Panic. Just like wow.
And that was what I would call a big Watford move from them.
Yeah, and you can only blame the American ownership who have like no idea what they're doing.
I feel like it's all but Everton have a lot of people in Lancashire to thank, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
But with all that said, let me do a quick double check and see if there's been any developments in their game. Still 0-0 at the moment.
Still 0-0. Still 0-0 here at Leicester or at St. James's Park. Just a lot of back and forth.
Chance that ends up in the arms of Martin Dubravka, but some early chances for Leicester there, getting the ball into the box. That is an interesting question. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator? I have been.
Never. I'd be absolutely just out of my mind. That's just a crazy experience. Something to think about.
I have both lived in and worked in buildings that have had elevators, dealt with blackouts, dealt with fire alarms, been stuck in elevators before.
Oh my God. I couldn't. Oh, John Joe Shelby and KDH go for a ball at the same time with their heads.
And I was going to say it almost kind of looks like Shelby just goes head first into Dewsbury Hall's elbow. It feels like that's Shelby's fault.
Yeah, I don't know how Shelby, he doesn't even hit his head.
I was going to say, we talk about like physical big men. in the Premier League. John Joe Shelby is a pretty good example of that. Newcastle with a turning chance, shot in the box, but it's blocked. Mendy gets ahead to it to get it away from Saint-Maximin, but some positive movement there from Newcastle. Saint-Maximin falls, no foul given, and now Leicester City look to break with Jose Perez. Oh, but he can't make the pass. He still maintains the ball, but that's given Newcastle time to get back in numbers, and we play the ball back to Justin, and we're all the way back to Amarte.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
Okay, let me know your time, and then we'll let's get synced up.
Yeah, you're okay. I was like watching that sequence you just described.
Okay, I'm gonna pause at 12:30.
Okay, because I don't have a clock yet. They're showing a advertisement for Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
Okay, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
30. Ball with Jose Perez. Big cross comes into the penalty area. Looking for Lookman, but it's a little bit too hard. And Luke Thomas will collect on the other wing. But he over dribbles and it's out for a throw in.
I need a lighter.
It was in an apartment building. The elevator I got stuck in.
That is crazy.
Hidden gems. I believe Fofana is being rested at the moment. I assume he'll probably be in the lineup for Everton, then rested against Aston Villa, and will probably get the start against Roma. Fee has been stuck in an elevator. Ooh, a poor defensive play there. Gives the ball away nearly on an open break. But Kasper Schmeichel comes out, takes the sweeper keeper role, and clears that ball from in front of Almiron, and it's out for a Newcastle throw-in. Some shaky defending there from Leicester City. Yeah, he punted that thing to Sunderland, basically. I don't know who it was that gave that ball away. I want to say it might have been either Amarte or Siunchu trying to pass to the other. Deep throw-in comes in from Newcastle right into the penalty area, and it's headed away.
Luke Thomas wins a header.
Ademola Lookman as well. Whoa.
Joe
That
Linton
came out of nowhere. Joe Linton just given acres of space.
Well, after the
you would
clearance,
pay £2,000 a month for how much space Joe Linton just got given there.
Oof.
Who was supposed to be marking him there?
Well, the ball switched so fast after the clearance. What a great pass from the defender from Newcastle to find
Newcastle paying a very high press. They're playing some dangerous football against a team that can break like Leicester, but it was working for a moment. But KDH coming forward now. Lays the ball off to Daka. Daka tries to cheekily play it over towards Lookman, but it wasn't set up for him there. Perez gets dispossessed. Newcastle now with the ball, forced into a long pass. Clearance is blocked. It's up towards Dubravka, who's screened, and then it's clear. It's a free kick against
They
Dubravka.
called a foul. Daka just kind of like, yeah, screen was the perfect word. He just like blocked him off, but I don't know if that's a foul.
Yeah, you can do that in hockey. You can't do that in football.
But what a good pass from Tielemans to break the line to KDH, and then KDH pushes the ball forward, just like trucking away.
I was about to say Tielemans as well, putting his body on the line to stop that clearance as well. Not too much in terms of payoff that you would get for something like that, but good effort, and it keeps the attack going. Michael, we never got a score prediction from you. What John Anthony is asking, what would your score prediction be for today's match? I was going for a 2-1 to Leicester.
I don't know, this team. We're gonna have to grind this win out. Unless Daka can find the spark, Lookman can find the spark. We're gonna have to. It looks like we might be grinding this one out. Maybe a 1-0. I hope not. I want goals.
Ray? It's too early. It's too early in the day.
I can't see comments. I don't even want to see comments.
Newcastle now with the ball. Shelby plays a long ball towards, I believe that's with Joe Linton. Saint-Maximin calling for it on the wing. He gets it. But his pass is blocked by Justin, and that's out for a throw-in.
Joel Linton.
Yeah,
with
Scott. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Michael.
I was saying Joel Linton with the resurgence since Eddie Howe's moved him to midfield.
Oh yeah, very similar to we've called out players like Yannick Vestergaard, like Damari Gray, where it just doesn't work for them under one manager, but it works incredibly under another. But Scott Simpson saying these passes back to Casper are risky. They're playing such a high line at the moment that anytime we're trying to just hold the ball in defense, we're inviting a chance for them. But some excellent play in midfield there by Ademola Lookman. Holds the ball under pressure, lays it off for Daka on the wing. He passes it to the middle, looking for Tielemans, but he can't control the ball, and Newcastle regain possession.
Ooh, Luke Thomas shoves a player off the ball.
Oh, I don't know who just made that big tackle there. I think that was KDH in the midfield, regains his possession. Justin lays the ball off for Tielemans. Tielemans switches up play to Thomas. Big cross from Thomas.
Headed away.
And I was going to say that's kind of foolish by Target to give away a corner that cheaply.
Yeah, Target headed it straight out of bounds. I don't know if
he had a fair bit of space there.
Yeah,
but it's a corner kick to Leicester City.
Probably got
getting
yelled
all the
at.
big men up front. Soyuncu's in there. Amarte's in there. Mendy's in there.
the big man Mindy, let's go.
I was about to say, big, intimidating 5'6" Pappy Mendy.
He's great. Glad to see him start.
I love Pappy Mendy. It's just I don't see him as being one of those big men headers. Cross comes in, played low, across the penalty area, and it's a goal for Ademola Lookman right on the penalty spot. I'll tell you what. I have not seen a Leicester City
training ground routine. Let's go.
Played that well in a time.
Wow. Amazing.
Who laid off that? I'll tell you who laid off that pass, who got that assist fantastically. It is one Ayoze Perez.
Let's go.
And with that, I'm getting this banner off the screen because it is Leicester City 1, Newcastle United
0. I would like to change
Find the thing. Get him on this team long term.
I'd change my score prediction now. This isn't going to be 1-0. We're not going to have to grind this one out. I think we might have another goal in us, maybe 2.
Gray, we have scored from a set piece corner. Peter, I apologize if I've been missing some of your comments. I am flipping back and forth between the game and this comments a lot. Thomas needs to go out on loan. Seems good enough. He's not good enough for this team, but seem to be all your opinions count. I don't know. I feel like Lookman. I feel like Thomas still has a lot to learn. He's a good depth player. He's not a Premier League starter yet, and I'll agree with you on that. But I don't think he necessarily needs a loan move because we also don't have too much depth in that position.
Well, Brendan likes him. Brendan plays him. So,
and that is one thing we know very well is that if Brendan likes you, you play. And if Brendan doesn't like you, you're Phil Bankovic and will sooner play a midfielder in defense.
Exactly. So, I mean, he's good enough for something. So.
Lovely midfield play there by Pappy Mendy. And Ayoze Perez gets knocked down, and that'll be a free kick. And he looks in some pain there.
Looks like he just took a knee right to the back of the calf.
I was going to say. Oh, no, they're just showing a replay on the goal there. Great low ball there on the corner. Great setup. It almost looked like a no-look back heel. It was a back heel by Ayoze Perez.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely fabulous. Sets up Lookman, who just plays it low through 3 defenders under Dubravka and into the net. What a goal.
Let's go.
We didn't really discuss the league positioning, but Leicester City cannot move up in the Premier League as it stands. We're currently 9 points behind Wolves, but what this will do is this is going to convert those games in hand into points, and that's what we need. Lots of managers around Brendan Rodgers at the moment.
Io doing his best time wasting in the early parts of the game.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I just saw what happened there. It was the leg that he had weight on, and Target just goes in cleats up onto the back of the calf, right on the hamstring.
That has to be a yellow. He like just scrapes down the back of Iozzi's leg.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not going to review for a yellow card, and that's not a sending off, so he's not going to get punished for it.
Right.
Play resumes. Iozzi is off the field because he received medical attention, but he's back on his feet. So it does look like he will finish the match. Through ball that was looking for Lookman, but Kraft will get there first and send the ball back to Dubravka. There has been some crafty passing in the midfield there, and Iozzi Perez just absolutely dances past the first man there, and ball will get cleared for a Leicester City throw. Fee, thank you so much for the 99p super sticker for the goal. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate having you come in into the chat, into the comments. So thank you so much. High ball looking for Patson Daka will be collected by Dubravka, and they will look to come out from the back.
Our back line has been playing really good.
I was going to say our midfield has been playing with a lot of confidence, playing some confident dribbles, dancing around Newcastle players, playing quick one-time passes. Kind of stuff I haven't seen from them in quite a few games.
Yeah, the energy is up right now for the Blues.
Ooh, poor pass there from Justin. Regains possession for Newcastle, and it's with St. Maximin. Justin was out of position. He's tracked back, but St. Maximin's into the penalty area, makes a pass into the center. He's lost the ball. Papi Mendy collects, and we maintain possession, but some shaky stuff there for a quick second. Leicester City coming forward, and Lookman gets pulled down right in that center circle, and that's a free kick.
Lookman holding up the ball really good, try to get everybody out on the break.
It's what he does best. He's one of those kind of like Papi Mendy, a little bit more diminutive, but he can hold the ball and hold up against players much larger than him, which is really impressive.
Got that low center of gravity.
Exactly. Soyuncu on the ball now. Just some calm passing at the moment. We're happy to let time pass.
Nice ball into Tielemans. Great turn. Tielemans is pushing towards the box. Why didn't he shoot?
I was about to say, he looked like he was setting up twice to shoot, like it was like FA Cup final. No. FA Cup final? No. Then tries a through ball forward towards Patson Daka, but he overcooks it just a little bit, and that's out for a goal kick. Oh, it's a corner. No, it's a replay. That's a replay of the goal.
Oh, lovely set piece routine.
Absolutely great. Apparently, the West Ham game is on hold due to an injury. And Ellis Molyneux saying we should sign Lookman permanently and sell Tielemans for $50 million. I'm trying to remember, but wasn't his price tag was set pretty low? It's like either 40 or maybe even like 25 million.
Yeah.
If he leaves, someone's getting him for an absolute bargain.
Yeah, I know his stock hasn't risen particularly in the last season.
No. It's a shame for him to leave on those terms, but at the same time, you know, I just hope he does well while he's in a blue shirt, and if he leaves, he leaves.
Right.
Leicester City breaking forward again.
Go, Lookman. Go, Lookman.
Excellent. Oh, it was a pass towards Daka, but it just misses him. We maintain possession, though. Iozzi Perez on the outside of the penalty area takes a fabulous shot, and that's blocked for a corner. But, that had some pepper on it. That was a great shot. You could see it had Dubravka ready. Even though it got blocked, Dubravka hit the dirt.
Ooh.
I don't know who it was that was running up on the left wing, but KDH had a pass on the wing and acres of space, but he just didn't have the pace.
Yeah, it was Luke Thomas.
Oh, that makes sense. Lookman plays the corner in. We're going high this time, and I don't know who that was for Newcastle, but he was massive and got there. Somebody just tried a low cross across goal. It didn't get to anybody, and now Newcastle are breaking. It's St. Maximin. He's got that pace. Gets past KDH, cuts in towards the center. Big tackle from KDH there.
And St. Maximin is rolling on the ground. KDH just absolutely snatches the ball from him, takes the player out simultaneously.
Ooh.
What a tackle by KDH. Hard
I believe
nose.
the term I would like to use for that is nasty.
Nasty, hard nose. Sticking a foot in, not letting Maximum have an inch on the ball anymore. Soyuncu with a switch ball.
That won't find Justin, but it will find a throw in for Leicester City.
Quick throw into the box, Justin.
Ooh, Patsandaka looking for a free kick there. Won't get anything, though. Now Newcastle looking to break. Whoa, Tielemans, you can't do that. Scott Simpson, I completely agree with your comment here. Perez has put the work in during training. He looks a different animal right now. I wouldn't even necessarily say that he's a different animal now, but I'd say he was a different animal when he was playing so poorly. He's refound his old self.
The training sessions are intense at Leicester. So, I mean, obviously he's showing something in training if Brendan's playing him. Because he doesn't have to play him.
For how much people griped about Sean Dyche football, boy, are Newcastle playing a lot of Route 1 right now.
Right. Well,
every free kick, every throw-in is just high and far as you can, and it is working for them.
Yeah, well,
I'm not against Route 1 football, just for the record.
Yeah.
Stats just came up: 67% possession for Leicester City, 3 attempts on goal for each team. Newcastle with the ball just on the border of the attacking third. It's now with John Joe Shelby. Plays it across midfield. It's now with St. Maximin on the wing up against Justin. He's going to try to cut in. Passes to Joe Linton. Shoots from a distance. Blocked by Dan Marte. KDH.
Oh. KDH just gives the ball to Newcastle. Cross into the box. It's cleared by Io for a Newcastle corner. Newcastle's pressing up against our box pretty good right now. And they got a corner over here on the near side. John Joe Shelby's going to take it. I think Elijah's frozen. I hope I'm not frozen.
No, that's me. It's me.
Okay.
No, I told you, just like my internet provider has decided today, it just wants my money and to give me no internet.
Ball in the box. It's bumbling around. Casper's on top of it, but what? They let the Newcastle player just kick it out of his hands? Bruno? No? No.
That can't stand.
Goal's not going to stand. Get the hell away from the referee, Chris Wood.
It's gone to VAR, and surely that's not going to stand.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Casper has control of the ball with his ass. I don't know.
If they're going to stop a ball from being playable because somebody like shoulder barges a goalkeeper while they're jumping to get it, you can't punt a goalie in the legs because the ball is under them.
Right. Yeah, he's kicking him. Whew, we'll see.
It would be the Leicester City kind of luck for this goal to be given, but no goal. Oh no, is he going to the screen?
I think they're calling a foul on something earlier in the he's going to the screen.
Oh, I hate when he goes to the screen.
When he goes to the screen, that means that they're going to change it.
Yeah.
VAR is so trash. Commentators are saying it's a goal.
Review. Goal. Of course it stands. Of course it stands.
Well,
For
Newcastle,
Leicester City, it would stand.
yeah, Newcastle, we're tightening the screws, and Bruno's jumping up and down like he just scored a spectacular goal.
Well, you know, that's Newcastle's goal of the season.
Oh yeah, jumping up and down. It's crazy. Well, if that's how you guys are going to score, you guys are going to lose.
I was gonna say, so is it time to just start punting Dubravka?
Yeah, right. I'm sure that
I was gonna say, didn't basically our goal against Manchester United get called off for this exact same kind of play? Scooping a leg out at the ball and catching a leg.
oh, come on. I don't know, Casper. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Well, Leicester City already on the attack again. James Justin gets tackled. Yeah, my internet cut out again, so I feel like we might be out of sync. I'm currently at 3307-0809.
Wow. Yeah, I don't have a clock yet. They're still showing the goal banner. Do we have a corner?
I don't think so.
Okay, 33, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I will pause at 33:25.
16, 17, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
All right.
8, 9.
We are perfectly in sync as Newcastle take a goal kick. There has been a goal in West Ham versus Burnley. And it is a goal for Burnley. How about that? I believe they're currently being managed by their U23 coach.
Crazy.
I'll be honest, it's one of those things, like, for the amount of hate Burnley get, I usually want them to stay in the Premier League because I feel bad for the hate they receive. Newcastle United playing a through ball there, but great shielding by Soyuncu. But he then gets dispossessed. Casper will collect. They want a penalty. They're not getting one for that.
Chris Wood just gets bundled over.
But Casper being Casper gives the ball right back to Newcastle.
Oh, Luke Thomas stands up. The player.
And someone's on the ground. Is that Mendy?
Oof.
Yeah, Soyuncu got the ball there.
Well, he didn't get it with his feet. He got the ball with his body, but he didn't get it with his feet. Chris Wood kicks the ball into Soyuncu's stomach, so I don't know if that's a foul.
You know they'd love to give it.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, I usually like for Burnley to stay in the Premier League because I feel bad for all the hate that they get. But after sacking Deitch, send them down.
Send them down. They need to sign more black players.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
One reason why I just despise Burnley, and they're two guaranteed wins a season if you'd play your cards right. So yeah, kind of can want them to stay up sometimes,
Play is resumed, so there is no penalty for Newcastle. Big throw-in comes in, and it is out of play for a corner.
All right, boys, we got to stand up now. They got a little sloppy goal, which means we were playing sloppy. So,
just for the record, the goal in the Burnley match was by their new man, Wout Weghorst, the Dutchman.
Oh wow, big men scored.
He's been on fire for Burnley. He was ripping it up in the Bundesliga too when he was playing for Wolfsburg. I'm worried about this corner. Corner comes in, headed up by Tielemans, falls to St. Maximin.
Oof.
He cuts inside, plays it across goal. Additional cross comes in, looking for Shelby, right into the arms of Casper. Oh, that wasn't Shelby. That was,
Target.
I don't know who that is.
Target, Matt Target.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Matt Target. I didn't expect a left back to be coming so far forward for an attack.
Yuri's like there to mark him, but he doesn't like really go 100% for the ball.
Worried about Yuri.
I am too.
Big interception there by Jose Perez. Lays the ball off for Thomas. ADH.
Io works really big and off the ball. He works really hard.
Lot of tussling going on in the midfield right now. Leicester City maintain possession. We need a goal before halftime, something to turn the momentum back our way.
Oof.
John Joe Shelby throwing himself at the ball there.
Oh, we are playing the ball around Newcastle very nicely. Not really making progress going forward, though, and the ball's all the way back to Soyuncu, but still moving fast.
Big tackle in the midfield there, and that'll go out for a throw-in.
It's not a foul?
Doesn't look like it.
Oof.
I'm not even sure who that's a throw-in for. It looks like Newcastle. Leicester City have collected it. It's our throw.
Should be our throw. It should be a foul. Miguel Almiron.
And it's out for another Leicester City throw-in. This is a midfield battle going on right now.
It is. A lot of tussling, a lot of kicking shins. Not too much time on the ball in the midfield.
It's been a war of attrition.
It will be. Oof.
Oh, big interception there by St. Maximin. From a Marte that was looking for Justin, and that's out for a Leicester City throw-in.
That was a Yuri pass out here.
Oh, was that Yuri? Sorry.
Yeah. Yuri trying to find Justin out here on the near side. Just gives it right to the Newcastle player.
Out for another throw. Justin to take, and he throws it back. Big Dan's got it. And we're back to Schmeichel, so that ball's going to go to Newcastle. No, he's made a pass. He's made a pass. For the record, I love Kasper Schmeichel.
Mindy with the nice turn through the line, but gives the ball away, but we get it
James
back.
Justin with some nice dribbling there as well. Dribbles through two players. Papi Mendy, another one of those players that's really settled into his role since coming back into the team.
Oh, absolutely. The African conference and the World Cup qualifiers for Senegal have just like super boosted his confidence.
I really hope we can keep him because I don't blame him at all for the transfer request he submitted after not being registered.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. Where does he want to go? To France?
He could go back to France. He could go to Germany. I mean, a lot of players from French-speaking Africa, when they want to get like regular game time enough to get to their national teams, they normally go to Liga.
Right.
Senegal, Mali. Tunisia, Algeria. Leicester City coming forward right now. Tielemans with a through ball. He was looking for James Justin there, but it's intercepted by Newcastle, and it's back with St. Maximin.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a well-placed pass from St. Maximin. Finds Joe Linton in acres of space. He's now up against the Marte.
In the box.
Tielemans coming in as well.
Tielemans shoves him off the ball, pushes him
Cross
out.
Comes in. They win the header, and it's out of play. I think that was out by a miss by Chris Wood on the header there.
Oof. Chris Wood, scary when the ball's crossing into the box.
Absolutely.
Soyuncu was there.
Chris Wood, another player that's had a good World Cup qualifiers, but I wonder how much of a grain of salt you have to take that with because the Oceanian qualifiers are basically just how many matches does it take to find out it'll be New Zealand.
Whoo.
I believe they recently played the Oceanian finals, and it was 5-0 to New Zealand.
New Zealand versus who?
The Solomon Islands.
Oh.
footballing powerhouse.
Right. I guess Australia didn't make it either, huh? Everyone's taking a water break while Bruno gets some treatment.
Yeah, Bruno's on the ground. Liam's saying Daka looks lost out there. I think he's suffering from the same problem he suffers from every match. Just when a team locks up its defense, Daka can't get on the ball. He's a poacher.
Yeah,
he's a player who can take a ball, take 1 or 2 touches, and then score.
Yeah, he got to develop as a full striker, because right now, yeah, like you said, he's a poacher. But I think that having Lookman up there, Brendan is trying to get him activated by having somebody else that's really quick, that likes to lay the ball off back and forth, 1-2s in the box and stuff like that. But it hasn't been coming off for him at all.
It's honestly been kind of similar for Iheanacho as well.
Right.
They don't get the supply that they need to show the most of their skill, and as a result, it damages the confidence.
It's like Yuri's just off it.
Yuri's been off it for weeks, though. A.P. Taylor commenting a 4-1 Newcastle United prediction. Not having any of that.
Not at all.
And Fee with the £4.49 super sticker. Want to donate more to celebrate us getting through to the Europa Conference League semifinal. Hoping we get to the final, of course. Thank you so much, Fee.
We can do it.
They're showing the stats, and that it feels like we've been better than those stats imply. 9 attempts to 3 for Newcastle, 5 attempts on goal to 1.
Yeah, it does seem like we've been better than that, but we don't usually just shoot at the goal unless we have a real chance. Looks like Newcastle is just like, whenever they get somewhere close, they're just like, psh, psh, psh. So the stats
did your broadcast just have that close-up of St. Maximin's back?
Yes.
Does he have a price tag on his ponytail?
I didn't notice. It's probably he's that kind of player.
Like it looks like the tags that come on the jerseys. He had one of them on. I don't know if it was in his hair or on his pony or on his headband.
Ooh, ball over the top.
Yeah, just couldn't be controlled there by Jose Perez, and it's out for a throw-in. Justin to take. He throws it to Amarte. Tielemans, Justin. There's a penalty in West Ham versus Burnley, and a free kick to us right on the edge of the offensive third.
Joel Linton just barrels over James Justin here on the near side.
Amy, you're a West Brom fan, I believe that would be if you're a Baggies fan. KDH with the ball on the outside of the penalty area. Takes a big shot from distance, and it's held by Dubravka.
He was on his left, too, right at the top of the 18-yard box at the circle. Oh.
And yeah, I think, Gray, you hit the nail on the head there. That just Daka is lacking so much confidence at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those unfortunate spirals that the less confidence you have, the worse you play. The worse you play, the less confidence you have, and you just tumble down that.
Yeah, we got to get him on the score sheet.
5 minutes added time. John Anthony, I'll let you know when the ball's gone out of play here for a Leicester City throw-in. My commentary feed hasn't updated yet, but it's a yellow card for Fabianski, so I would assume that'll be a penalty for Burnley.
Oh, wow.
Like you don't book a goalie unless they've given away a penalty. The penalty has been missed.
Oh.
Leicester City coming forward right now. It's Dewsbury Hall. He tries to
ball through the lines. Luke Thomas, he's so far forward.
Jose Perez sticks a leg out to try to intercept that ball, but he won't get there. And again, just the big hoof forward from Newcastle.
To the far side.
And a big tackle from Luke Thomas there on Miguel Almiron.
Yeah.
Well taken there.
Very good. Because Luke Thomas had to come from our box all the way back to cover that. He was so far forward. He couldn't handle that pass from KDH.
Things are reasonably calm at the moment, so I will quickly say I checked my text commentary. Maxwell Cornet breaks into the area for Burnley, gets clipped by Fabianski, and that gives the penalty. However, it was not scored.
Oof.
Whoa, my goodness.
Good ball in.
But Miguel Almiron, that was closer to the corner flag than the goal.
Oof,
I
good
think he
ball
just
in.
slips. His cleats don't dig into the ground there that he needed.
No, the ball was right on the penalty spot too, and he tried to hit it on the half volley and just splashes it in a rose.
Kasper Schmeichel goal kick. Let's find a blue shirt. He does. But Justin can't control it, and Shelby will hoof that right out of play for a throw-in.
Ooh, into the 3rd minute of stoppage time.
Amp Bruin was saying earlier as well, loving that we can rotate our squad now and have options on the bench that can change the game. Do you think we're going to see a halftime substitution, or do you think we're happy with a point for now?
Yeah, I don't see him making a sub just yet, because this game you can totally tell that this is all about Roma.
Big through ball there. Finds Almiron. He lays it off for St. Maximin in the penalty area.
Oof.
He turns twice.
Justin forcing him all the way.
And he's out for a goal kick. Good shielding there by James Justin and Iose Perez there. Well done.
Not giving him any time. Yeah, I don't know what.
I want to see the back of St. Maximin's head again, because I want to find out what this tag is.
I think it might just be the tag on his headband.
Probably. Or was I even just like misseeing the edge of his? I must have just been misseeing the end of his headband. It's like a Louis Vuitton bandana that he's folded up and tied behind his head. Yeah, and there goes my camera for a moment.
Really fancy bandana.
Yeah, it was just the end of his bandana. But from a distance, it looked like a price tag.
St. Maximin, 5 goals and 3 assists this season.
He's a stylish player. He's kind of Lookman-esque, can just dribble through a line.
Right, but he's like way bigger.
He's very big.
Somebody bring the ball down. The ball is just back and forth like table tennis. Bing, bing, bing. So don't you?
Papi Mendy with the ball now. Lays it off towards, I think it's Thomas. Yeah, now it's with Thomas. Soyuncu. Amarte.
Newcastle pressing hard right now. Marty switches it back over to Thomas.
Thomas finds Mendy. Mendy gets tackled by, I think that's Almiron. Now it's with Shelby.
Oof.
Guimaraes. Big tackle. Back with Dewsbury Hall. He gets tripped.
Wow.
Surely. Although we are coming. There are 15 seconds left. Last minute push. Throw Kasper Schmeichel up there.
This half went by really fast.
It's been an entertaining game. I'm disappointed with the scoreline so far. I think we've shown that we have the ability to score. Newcastle has as well, in all fairness. It's halftime now. But yeah, an entertaining first half.
Very entertaining. Our goal was awesome. Their goal was meh. And we're going to get him in the second half. We'll get him. We have a lot on our bench, too. I don't see a halftime sub, but we have a lot on our bench. So James Madison can come in at any time and change the game. So
you already know what I am a firm advocate for. Mark Albrighton time.
Mark Albrighton, yeah, he's probably getting saved for Europe as well. So
I don't know, because like Albrighton's always felt like more of a depth piece to me, at least in this season. I don't see him starting against Roma because he didn't do that well when he started against PSV.
Yeah, he was kind of showing his age a little bit. He still works really hard, though, for the team. And he's always going to put in a good cross, always.
Oh, absolutely. So. Absolutely.
The quality of his crosses keep him signed to a Premier League team every season, getting game time. So there's that. I'm going to take 5.
Yep, no problem. I'll let you go. And I am going to pop this link into the chat. So if any of you would like to join me, discuss that first half. You can be a Magpie, you can be a Fox. Let me know your thoughts, what you think might happen in the second half, what you think your manager should do at halftime. What's got to give? What's got to change? Let me know. Definitely, Casey. We started well, but Newcastle really settled well into the match around maybe the 25, 30-minute mark. That goal for them definitely motivated them a fair bit. It was poorly controlled by Casper, in all fairness. It's just unfortunate luck there. Yeah, it is pretty much our B team at this point. There are still some players that would make it into a starting lineup in Europe here. Kasper Schmeichel, obviously. James Justin, if he were back to like full fitness, he'd be making those lineups. Yuri Tielemans, Dewsbury Hall. There's still a lot of class on this field right now, though. Jess calling for Madison or Barnes. Let's bring the lineup back up, and we can quickly take a look at who we've got on the bench for today's match. So we've got Evans, Barnes, Madison, Albrighton, Iheanacho, Chowdhury, Pereira, Castagna, and Jakupovic. Obviously, Jakupovic isn't going to come on, but we know how much Brendan likes a like-for-like change. So I'm thinking we might see maybe Tielemans for Madison with Dewsbury Hall moving back into the center midfield role. We could maybe see Barnes for one of Lookman or Perez. We could see Albrighton for one of Lookman or Perez. We could see Iheanacho for Daka. I love this. Been looking at 15 years for my time from my non-payment of council tax court appearance, and amazed to see it on Alan Sam Maximin's head. You have one comment of the day. I will give you that. I will give you that. Tripe and Onions, great comment. To say that they're weaker than Evans and Fofana, I think is more a testament to the skill of Evans and Fofana than it is to say how poor Tags and Amarte are. They need to be in good confidence, in good form, in order to play very well. But when they do well. And yeah, we do just have a lot of small players, so it does make it rather easy for them to sort of take charge of a game. And Pete Brown saying would maybe put two up front, bring Nacho on. The thing is, I know a lot of fans call for that, but we don't really see that from Brendan Rodgers. We either normally go one up front or three up front. Vestergaard isn't even in the squad today. I don't know if he might be injured or if he might be sick, but he's not in the squad at all. Sean, I'm seeing you've tuned in. You ready to get put on? Hey, Sean, how did you make that first half?
Well, before that should be not allowed a goal. Because it's between his legs. I need just move his back. So me it's no goal at all. But Mendy is not doing too good. Need to sub him to Pereira.
You'd like to see Pereira come on?
Yeah.
That's fair. It's a tricky thing with that goal because I would normally say like the moment a player is sticking out a leg on a goalkeeper, that normally gets given as a foul because of like they give so much leniency to goalies in that way. but maybe it's because he somehow only hit the ball. He didn't actually make any contact with Casper. So just some poor luck from Leicester City there. But do you think we can still win it?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Nice. What do you think the final score will be then?
Oh, I don't know, but who knows? Who knows?
That's fair. So I know you said you might bring off Mendy for Pereira. Are there any other changes you would want to see made?
I think Madison Perez.
Madison for Perez. Okay.
Daka is doing well. Is doing good. So and I don't think out of in this video keep him there. It's good.
He's been putting in a good shift. The only reason I think we might bring off Dewsbury Hall is just because we want to rest him. I don't think he's going to play all 90 minutes, but that's nothing against his playing ability.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? All right. Well, thank you for coming on, Sean. I'm going to let you go, but we'll see you at full time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on, Sean. Oh, hang on. Before you go, can we get a come on you, Leicester?
Come on, Leicester. Come on.
Thanks, Sean. All right. See you at full time. Yeah, a lot of people calling for Madison. Some creativity needed in center midfielder. That's a bit much to start calling for Rodgers out again. You know what? Lookman and Perez, I would actually say, have still played pretty well so far this match. I think a lot of it comes down to we've been losing some midfield battles, as well as the fact that just Newcastle have been keeping us sort of penned back in our defensive third because of the high lines that they've been playing. But get your thoughts in. What change? That's not the. I want to change that banner. What substitutions? If you were to make any at halftime, what would you do? Would you change formation? Would you bring some players on, take some players off? If you're in Brendan's shoes, what are you doing between now and the kickoff of second half? Pete Brown saying, since it's a weekend to celebrate resurrections, shout out to Perez. Honestly, I'm so glad to see him back in a good run of form. He's played reasonably well this match. He played quite well against PSV. I think he's still got some gas in the tank as well. One of the big things that I've seen from Perez in this match, even if necessarily he hasn't been winning all the balls he contests, is we have seen him putting in a lot of effort and a lot of belief. He goes into tackles. He attacks other players. He's playing like he thinks he can win the ball at least, and that is a mentality boost that we really need to see in these teams. We need either Chowdhury on for Tielemans as he's more defensive. Chowdhury as well. He's one of those players that does play a little bit more physically. He can definitely leave a mark on a player or two. Could come on for a center defender. Could come on for Yuri Tielemans. I personally, if I were to bring Tielemans off, I think I'd more likely bring him off for Madison and maybe move Dewsbury Hall further back. In order to keep a few more attacking options up, because I think this game is still there for the taking. You're welcome to your opinion. I think that's a little harsh. Perez spends more time on the turf than standing. But a lot of that, I think, also comes down to the fact that he is a skilled dribbler of the ball. So he takes a clip, he hits the deck. We see the same thing from Saint-Maximin on the Newcastle side of things as well. And yeah, I agree. I don't think we want to be defensive here. I think we really want to see us try to go and take Newcastle. Exactly. Michael, you ready to come back on?
Yeah, we don't want to be defensive. We don't want to be defensive. I agree with Gray, and I don't agree with bringing on Hamza unless he's coming in from Indy. But if Tielemans comes off, we have to be going forward.
We got a big comment coming in here from MGFB. It's early morning. MGJFBC. Would be great if we could get on top of this through the midfield with Tielemans and Mendy. Might be able to get more creativity. If Leicester weren't around, I probably... Woo! Well,
we're glad that Leicester's around, aren't
yeah,
we?
Exactly. But
Leicester.
Yeah, I think if we can get Tielemans back into some confidence, it would be great. But yeah, I think in the absence of that, I was saying, like, if I were to bring on one substitution at halftime, I would probably bring Maddison on for Yuri Tielemans. I think he's been very quiet. We can move someone like Dewsbury Hall into that sort of CDM type role because he's a good hold-up player. He can hold possession, and then Maddison can give that creativity that might find a nice pass in towards a Lookman, a Perez, a Daka who can dribble past one player, get a shot.
Or a Maddison shot, so.
Or a Maddison shot. FA Cup final type shots.
Let's go.
David S., with them pressing more, I think we would have been more prepared to move the ball quicker and not assume because you don't see someone approaching you that no one is there.
Yeah, they gotta back each other up. You gotta, the calls. The stadium is really loud, but yeah, gotta make sure that you're helping each other out. Oh, it's time for it's 7 a.m. So it's beer 30 or what is it? It's beer o'clock somewhere.
Kegs and eggs?
No eggs, just kegs. Well, White Claw.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go.
Anthony's saying we need to move the ball faster when we have it. They love pushing deep, and they love the ball over the top. That's fair.
That's all they do.
That lofted ball, route one, switch up play has worked really well for Newcastle. I think part of that might just be because we've been playing more of our diminutive players.
Well, they have Chris Wood and St. Maximin, so that has to be their game plan. Joel Linton in the midfield, they got to just...
And they're playing them against Pappy Mendy and Luke Thomas.
Exactly.
Pete Brown saying, need Daka to make more runs in behind, stretch out the space between the defense and the midfield. Do you think that we could see, if we get Daka to sit back a little bit further, I know we're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, but maybe even adapt that into a sort of pseudo 4-3-3 that could help?
Yeah, definitely. That might help Daka because he having to come short for the ball. He's just not that type of striker, but that's the type of system we're in. He needs to come short, lay the ball off to, I was going to say Harvey, but Lookman or whoever's on the wing, or he's going to, put the ball back to KDH. And he's just not that type of striker. If he's going to get the ball coming short, I want him to turn on the ball, but he just doesn't do it that much.
I will also say, I'm going to give everybody who puts in their opinion a chance to come up on screen. I don't agree with your sentiment, Matthew, but calling for Sean Dyche in, calling for Pochettino in. I've never been fully in the Rodgers out camp. I've been on the brink this season at points, but no, at the moment, I don't agree. I think we're doing fine with Rodgers.
I've always backed Rodgers 100%. I've never wavered.
Fair enough. My reflection's saying St. Maximin is a nightmare. Scares me when he runs. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's it might be a little bit unfair to make this direct a comparison, but I would say Harvey Barnes gives me shades of St. Maximin. Skillful runs on the wing, but what they lack is the final touch.
Finishing.
They'll dribble past 1, 2, 3 players, send them back to the shops, and then pass the ball to a defender or fire well wide of the net.
Yeah. St. Maximin has really good stepovers. I think his stepovers are better than Harvey's, but both of them just don't have the quality finishing.
We have kicked off for the second half. So let me get that score banner back up. Bother. I deleted the part that had the score and not the part that said halftime. So give me 1 second there.
Okay.
Leicester City coming forward at the moment. Dewsbury Hall, he'll turn and give the ball back to Mendy. Looks as though no changes were made for either team at halftime.
Ooh, it's early.
Mendy sitting very far back, so I wonder if we might be switching to 5 at the back.
I think we're just trying to create some space.
No, yeah, no, definitely just saw the shape there. We're definitely sticking to a 4-2-3-1 there. A few comments coming in here. Oh, okay, Matthew. Now this is a bit much.
None of those guys are leaving their club. Well, maybe Poach.
Like you Emery and Pochettino, maybe, but then like your Big Sam and Roy Hodgson.
Two guys that
I love Roy Hodgson, in all fairness. He's like one of the nicest guys in football, but look at what he's doing with Watford right now. Oh, dear. Thomas just got sent back to the shops there as Almiron comes forward, passes it across the center to Wood. Wood lays it off to St. Maximin. St. Maximin dribbles past one, takes a shot, it takes a deflection, and it's out for a goal kick.
Oof.
I've also now gotten the chance to see it up close. It was not a price tag. It's just a white end on the bandana.
Oof.
Liam saying here, I've always backed Rodgers, never wanted him gone, not with the injuries that we've had. It's like trying to manage with one hand behind your back. That is a very fair point as well.
Yeah.
It was kind of we were hit with a double whammy that we had so many injuries, plus the fact that King Power was kind of hampered financially. So we didn't really have a lot of money coming into the club either for signings to replace players. So we were forced to take cheap and free players like Bertrand's and Vestergaard's.
Terrible. Just a terrible position to be in.
And I feel bad for them as well, because like they didn't deserve that. Lookman lays the ball off for Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall gets knocked over. No free kick, but he gets back up with the ball. Tries to play it into the penalty area, but that's not going to find anybody.
How is that not a foul?
Oh, Luke Thomas tries to be cute, and he gives the ball away. Dewsbury Hall wins the ball back.
That has to be a foul on Almiron. He just like
oh,
ooh, Daka just karate kicked Dubravka in the stomach. And Almiron's rolling around on the ground, but you can never take him seriously.
Patson De Jong over there.
Oh, just kind of barrels into him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, thankfully it wasn't like a World Cup final kick to the chest, but high ball, and then just turns and just absolutely wallops Dubravka with his hips, flips Dubravka over, and it's a free kick to Newcastle United. That was harsh.
He's trying to get on the score sheet by any means necessary.
All right, Matthew, I am pretty sure you're trolling at this point. We've mentioned that we're resting players at the moment. We have a midweek game coming up that we're probably going to be playing those players in. St. Maximin takes a shot. That's exactly what I was just talking about at halftime. St. Maximin dances around two players and misses the net by about the size of the net there. But we're resting those players. We're probably going to play them against Everton, then rest them against Villa on the weekend, and then play them against Roma. Ooh. Big challenge there by
definitely a foul.
Yeah, by Guimaraes on
Mendy. Mendy looking extra small that time.
Here we go. Patson Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he came in like hiya.
And actually, I'm not sure about I was pretty sure he was injured as to why Sumare is not in the lineup, but I wasn't certain there. Jose Perez gets two straight crosses blocked, but the ball will fall. Cross comes over, looking for Ademola Lookman. Oh, he just can't get there twice. Once to try to get the shot on, and once to keep the ball in possession there. But a gilt-edged chance there for Leicester City. Also, my apologies. That wasn't. I'm not sure who that was trying to get those crosses. Luke Thomas. That was Luke Thomas, not because it was Jose Perez who got the ball in the penalty area. And set up, he megs his man trying to get the ball to Lookman there. I love the replay there. It cuts back to Jose Perez who goes,
yeah, he was like, what are you going to do? It was a good ball.
Just unlucky there. If Lookman were one step further forward, that would have been a goal.
Justin made the run on the far side. Justin's on the far side. Thomas is over here on the near side.
Thank you. It's one of those things like if the player has their back to me, I have reference on what their shirt number is. If they're facing me, my game is only about this big on my screen because I have the lineups next to it. I can't tell who is who. Leicester City coming forward again. It was coming towards Justin, and it's cleared by Newcastle for a throw-in.
We're playing some good one-touch, 1-2s, playing around the Newcastle players, getting forward.
Looks like Madison, Castagna are warming up. There was a third player as well. I just didn't get the chance to see his face. Matthew Dunn, I'm pretty sure we're going to. I'm pretty sure we got him on a loan-to-buy option from RB Leipzig. Almost certain that we're going to sign him. So Yunshu with the ball now lays it off towards Thomas. Thomas to Dewsbury Hall, back to Thomas up the middle. He lays it off for Lookman on the wing.
Oh, that was the wrong pass.
Yeah, back to Dewsbury Hall. Oh, why go back to the center backs? Mendy, Tielemans, Justin, Tielemans, Marte. And now we're just back waiting for Newcastle to break shape somewhat. Passing around the back. Justin can't get past this man. Throw in.
Yeah, if we just move the ball a little bit quicker, Newcastle is there. They're getting kind of.
I mean that chance that we got in that pass. Oh my goodness! They just showed second half possession 80% for Leicester City. We got to do something when you have that much of the ball. Tielemans. High ball looking for Justin. Will find him. He plays it in towards the penalty area. Finds Lookman.
Oh.
Lookman can't get past his man.
Oh.
Luke Thomas collects. Crosses across goal. Cleared only as far as Lookman. Tackled. Back to Thomas.
He's offside.
Dewsbury Hall. Shot. Over.
Ooh.
I don't know necessarily that would have been offside because that ball came off a Newcastle player.
Ooh. What
good chance. It was a good chance.
What a frantic, just passage of play there. Some good through balls towards the goal. Just didn't have that final touch. Newcastle just squeezing really hard, trying to protect their goal.
I can't get over the fact that we're 8-9 minutes into the second half and it's 80% Leicester City possession.
Yeah, I wonder what the halftime talk was like. The energy's back up. St. James's Park's packed.
Oh, big tackle there. Several big tackles. It's again one of those midfield tussles. We almost regained the ball from Newcastle's defenders. They maintain possession and now they look to break. Ooh, Almiron rounds Thomas, plays across, but that's not going to find anybody but Big Dan. So Yunshu on the ball now finds Mendy.
Yes.
Mendy gets barreled over, but we maintain possession thanks to Yuri Tielemans. Oh! Perez gets barreled over.
Another foul.
It was. Advantage got played. We do nothing with it.
And just padding our possession stats.
Exactly. Nick Moore saying we need to make this possession count. Otherwise, this has got sucker punch written all over it.
Yeah, I'd be really disappointed if we lose this game in the dying because we haven't put the ball in the back of the net, even though we had 70+% possession.
Yeah. Matthew asking if Soumare was meant to be Tielemans' replacement. I don't think so because Soumare is more of a defensive midfielder, whereas Tielemans is more of an attacking one.
I think Soumare was just supposed to be more of a squad player to rotate with Ndidi, and because maybe Mendy wasn't supposed to be the number 2 or Hamza, but Soumare just has not been it, and it's probably in training. And
Patson Daka with the ball on the outside of the penalty area, dances past one, gets tackled, ball falls to Dewsbury Hall. He turns, rounds his man, takes the shot, blocked. Corner kick.
Oh, they gotta. I don't know if everyone is just being a little bit selfish right there
I was
because
gonna say, did
Lookman,
Dak could take too many touches there?
it was
Oh,
Lookman.
sorry, that was Lookman.
Yeah, he had his head down too. He was just not.
Yeah, he couldn't see his teammates there. Kraft breathing a sigh of relief there. I apologize as well for jumbling these players up so many times. I'm getting caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
Leicester City's third corner of the game. Newcastle have had 2.
We
Who's
scored
taking our corners right now? Is it? That's Lookman.
Okay, we've been practicing our routines. It looks like
High corner, won by a Leicester City player, but not on time. Oh, no, that must have been won by Newcastle. The ball went that way. Dewsbury Hall plays a second cross in. Lookman now on possession.
he
Cleared
does.
by a Newcastle man for another corner. Let's do this. Play it low again. It worked for us last time.
Well,
I just saw Lookman pick up the ball, and there was a Newcastle fan with some choice words that I'm not a lip reading expert, but I could tell what he said.
Right. I'm not an expert, but I know what that is.
Corner kick comes in. Another high ball. Cleared by Newcastle.
Oof.
Ball with Justin. Or sorry, not Justin. Thomas.
Thomas sends the ball back into
Thomas
the
finds
box.
Perez, but Perez. Or sorry, that was Justin. Ooh, he gets hit hard.
Ugh, it's
Newcastle on the break. Header won by Thomas. St. Maximin wins the ball, though.
Oof.
It's 1 against 4. Newcastle forward in numbers now. Shot from a distance, and that again misses by a lot. Newcastle have been so wasteful with their chances.
See, and they're padding their shots on goal stats.
But they're not shots on goal.
Yeah,
they're shots on corner flag. Just seeing the replay here. Ooh, Burn. I don't think that was Burn's fault. It actually just looks like Justin unfortunately twists his ankle.
Ooh, well, he's grabbing his shin pad.
I'd need to see the replay on that one more time.
Oof.
I need to find a way to get my camera to stop doing that.
Why does it do that?
It's the dumbest reason, because it's a photography camera, like it's a DSLR.
Right. So
I was reading it's for tariff reasons, because video cameras get tariffed higher when imported into North America. Cameras are built to not show video for more than 20 consecutive minutes. They reboot themselves.
Oh.
So that way they are not considered video cameras under tariff law.
Right.
So there's no setting I can change. And I spent a little bit more than I'd like to on the equipment I needed to make it a webcam. So I'm too stubborn to switch back to the little camera on my computer.
Yeah, that cord costs a lot.
I've got the direct cord. I had to pay for like continuous AC power into the camera. Leicester City with the ball now. High ball looking for Lookman. Well intercepted by Newcastle and cleared for a throw-in.
Oof. But we are putting the pressure on them. I mean, we're better than them. Our B team is better than them.
James Madison, he's ready to go.
Getting some extraction from
his pennies up around his neck.
Stowell.
Thomas, cross. Jose slipped, so ball wasn't going to find him. It's out for a Newcastle throw.
Oof. James Justin stands up St. Maximin before he could get around the edge and break for Newcastle.
Dave Hill is saying Perez is off for Matters. Who do you think the change would be made for if Matters comes on? Is it going to be Perez? Is it going to be Tielemans? It's Perez.
Ayo.
Good. You know what? Good match by Perez, though.
He played so good today, man. It's just a shame that he couldn't get on the score sheet. He does get the assist for Lookman.
I hope he doesn't leave.
He's gone, bro.
I know, but I hope he doesn't.
Bro, he's gone. Like, he doesn't play.
Gets a warm reception from the Newcastle fans as well, which is nice to see.
Right. I mean, he did a lot for that club too, I feel.
As Madison comes on, I'm going to do a quick stat check. 69% possession for Leicester City, but 13 shots to 6 for Newcastle.
Oh, but Madison's in. You know he's going to want to get some shots off.
Oh, yeah. Newcastle take the throw in, and now we're just tussling in midfield again. Out again, Leicester City throw.
And Madison, you could tell he's feeling good. He has a little like a scowl on his face right now.
He wants 3 points.
Yeah, he like after he scored the goal on Thursday. Wow, like he was just so animated and he had the scowl on his face. The let's go, let's get the second. And I hope he never leaves the club ever.
Also, fair enough, Nick. I don't watch with the I don't have the game audio on, so that I can keep the dialogue going. All I saw was Newcastle fans standing and clapping. I didn't realize they were booing Jose Perez.
It was a warm reception either way.
Yeah. Either way, that's music to his ears. Also, Fee and Liam, thank you for the kind words. We love the club. We're happy to get up early to show our support.
Absolutely. I don't like watching the games recorded or tape delayed or anything like that.
High ball finds Lookman in the corner. He lays it off to Dewsbury Hall, who gets past his man, turns, crosses. Not going to find anybody with that. Now Newcastle look to break. It's Joe Linton. Lays it off for St. Maximin.
So don't you keep an eye on your man.
Come on, Justin. What are you doing, St. Maximin? Terrible shot. Matthew Dunn saying Perez is living rent-free in their heads.
Yeah, for sure he is. I'm glad that Brendan played him today, too.
I feel like this is the single most dangerous shirt I could be wearing in Tyneside right now. Would be an Jose Perez Leicester City shirt.
Right.
Ademola Lookman on the ball now. Tries to get past his man, knocks his man down, and that's a free kick to Newcastle.
I mean, if he's going to get in your way, put him on the ground. Good job.
Leave a mark on him.
Yeah, leave a little something.
Was that Kraft? That was number 17. Yeah, that's Kraft.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Howe shouting some instructions to his team.
Kick the ball into Chris Wood. Kick the ball into Chris Wood. It's
Meanwhile,
really...
Dana Marte is yelling instructions. Kick Chris Wood.
Kick Chris Wood.
So Yunchu wins the clearance from the free kick. Ooh, Lookman gets knocked off the ball. Newcastle now looking to break. Laid off on the wing to Almiron. Cross comes into the area. Cleared by Dana Marte. Only as far as Shelby.
John Joe Shelby puts the ball back in.
Cleared by Thomas. Now Leicester look to break through
There we
Lookman.
go. Give it to him. There we go.
There's Matters. Back to Lookman. We've got space. Oh, but Lookman stops.
Oof.
Oh, that's only given Newcastle time to get all their players back. Ball with Mendy. Madison. Justin. Tielemans. Oh, his through ball towards Madison gets intercepted.
Just intercepted.
Now Newcastle again look to break. This is end-to-end stuff here.
Bruno.
Lays off for Almiron.
Ooh.
Kraft. Joe Linton. Tackled. Now Leicester look to break.
Good tackle by Yuri.
Dewsbury Hall. Lookman. Dewsbury Hall again.
Give it to Yuri.
Through ball looking for Patson Daka. Dubravka gets there first.
Oh. Patson Daka working hard. Got a lot of sweat going.
Fair enough, Nick. Just doesn't walk around St. James in a Sunderland shirt. There are people they hate more than Jose Perez. Fair point. Newcastle with the ball on the halfway line, and oh my gosh, St. Maximin just dribbles right through 3 Leicester City players. Tries to lay it off for Wood, and Thomas does a good job of shielding it long enough for Schmeichel to dive onto it. Ball with Mendy. Tielemans. Tielemans has so much space. Oh, Dewsbury Hall slips.
Oh. He shields the ball with his body by laying on it.
I was going to say, I thought he got kicked there. But Newcastle come forward again. It's again St. Maximin. He lays it off onto the wing.
Has the ball. He always has the ball.
High cross coming in and out of play for a goal kick.
Man, St. Maximin always on the ball. I wonder what his usage percentage is. If this is basketball, like he'd be in the high 30%. He's always got the ball.
Nick Moore saying the sooner Vardy's back, the better it'll be to have a striker that has some attacking threat. 100% agreed, but it's just what I worry about is that we're still so reliant on Jamie Vardy.
He's good. He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
He's
so
a club
good.
legend. What he does,
Build the man a statue.
What he does is, even though he's lost a step of pace, what he does is he knows the angles, he knows the runs. He's very sneaky. Patsandaka needs to learn the sneakiness, of your quickness. He doesn't have the sneakiness of his quickness. So if you just like have a little, make sure you keep a arm on his hip, a shoulder in his back, he just doesn't get away. And that's what we're seeing with Daka. He doesn't know how to get away from the defenders with the sneakiness of his quickness.
Which is hopefully something he'll learn over time.
We need Vardy to be playing more so Daka can see it. We need Vardy to be training more so Daka can see it. And it just hasn't been happening for him this year. He was supposed to come in to learn from Vardy, but he's been laid up.
Ball will say Maximin again,
Ooh,
breaking into the penalty area.
top.
Big Dan does a great job of holding him up. But he keeps the ball, lays it off for Almiron.
Ooh.
They play the ball back as far as Shelby.
Harvey's in the game now. Harvey came in for, I don't know who he came in for.
Lookman. Now, granted, with those two substitutions, I'm assuming that means we will be getting no Mark this game.
No Mark, but we're going to play the 3.
That's true. That could bring a change of formation. Flank Daka with Barnes and Madison.
Oof. KDH with the gas in the tank still. I love it because I know that I'd be absolutely tired. The boys have been working hard. Mindy settled on the ball a little too long there.
Newcastle are giving us no time, and it pays off for them. Ball now with Shelby, but Dewsbury Hall giving him no peace, and it's all the way back to Dubravka.
Oof. Everybody catch the breath. Catch your breath. What we cannot do is let John Joe Shelby beat us.
Oh, my God. If John Joe Shelby ends up scoring the winner, I'll be devastated.
That's what we cannot do.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall just can't control the ball in the midfield, and Shelby will win that. Win that?
Oof.
Newcastle looking to make a substitution now. They're number 20, Joe Willock. Former Arsenal man, if I recall.
Isn't he from Leicester?
Is he? Joe Willock?
I mean, I know he played. I think he is. I don't know. I think
looks like that's Wood coming off.
I think Joe Willock's from Leicester, but I don't know if he played at Arsenal or not.
I will go.
I'm pretty sure he's from Leicester.
Joe Willock.
Somebody put in the comments.
Is he from Waltham Forest in northwest London.
Oh, is he?
Signed from Arsenal. Almiron coming off as well for Murphy. I know nothing about Murphy.
Jacob Murphy's been with the club for a while, I think. And he's pretty good. In my opinion, I like him. I don't know if he's been with the club for a while, but every time I've seen him, he's had a Newcastle shirt on.
You've got a break and play. Back to Wikipedia. Jacob Murphy. From Wembley. Norwich had him for a while and basically sent him to every team in the 92 on loan. Like, you'd think they were Chelsea there. They sent him on 6 different loan spells.
Wow. From where? What's his original club?
Norwich.
Norwich is sending players out on loan, huh?
Sent him to Swindon, Southend, Blackpool, Scunthorpe, Colchester, and Coventry before Newcastle signed him, who then sent him to West Brom and Sheffield Wednesday on loan.
Oh, wow. You had to play for Wednesday.
Trying those same balls that we had towards Ademola Lookman, towards Harvey Barnes. That will not find him. Guys, I will say, even if Matthew's trolling, he's welcome to have his opinion. Play nice in the chat.
Yeah, I don't like banning people out of the chat unless you're like spewing hate or something like that. If you're just banter and you're whatever talking trash,
Yeah, I was gonna say like it.
good on
It's
you.
proof of how big a club we've become if people are trolling us.
Yeah. Good on you. Like somebody was talking about me like in the comments a couple videos ago, and I was just like, let me get in here and like chop it up back with him. I don't want to ban or block anybody. Come on.
Totally.
You ain't gonna say it to my face. I'm the type of
Where
person.
are you?
I'm the type of person that will fly to the UK and knock on your door. Meet me at the local hero.
You know what we need is we need some good luck Bovril
Never.
for the last half hour.
Well, let's call Ross. Ross, heat up your. Oh, they're all at the match, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Ross, is Phil there?
Free kick Newcastle right by the halfway line. Ray saying we should start playing like we did against PSV second half. We know that
Well, we need
all
Harvey.
last season we were a second half team. For the last few games, we've been like a last half hour team. There's a chance we'll pull out something great.
Ooh, St. Maximum. He works so hard, man.
Yeah, he's a Mark Albrighton type character. 100% effort that you're getting from him at least.
He's always got the ball. He works so hard, and he wins a corner pretty much out of nothing over there against Luke Thomas, who's getting. Is it not a corner?
No, it's a throw in off of Soyuncu.
The ball hit the flag.
Throw in, cross, headed up, falls to Joe Linton. St. Maximin,
Of course.
offside.
Yeah.
Offside.
Yeah. And the ball in, somebody was offside, but oof. St. James's Park is packed.
It's one of those stadiums that, like, especially like back in 2007, 2008-ish, when they were like playing in Europe, rocking.
Do they have standing? It looks like people are standing behind the goal.
I don't know.
Someone put in the comments, does Newcastle have standing? I know that they've been experimenting with certain stadiums, like in MLS, we stand the whole game. But
I was gonna say, like, ever since Hillsborough, standing's been banned in English
right,
stadiums, isn't it?
yeah, I totally understand. Why the overreaction by English football. I mean, like, come on. But I think they have standing there.
All right, Matthew. How about we get Puel back? All right.
I don't. I think Puel was a good spotter of talent,
But he doesn't have the right managerial style for this team.
No, but
I'm not the kind of person that will like to say like they were just straight garbage.
No, but
they weren't the right fit.
Think of the players in the squad right now. That
a lot of them were signed by Puel.
That Claude Puel brought to the club.
Tielemans was a Puel signing.
James Madison.
Yep. Iheanacho?
Ricardo Pereira. No, Iheanacho was the year after we won the title.
Okay. So that would have been either Ranieri or Shakespeare then.
It was Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
Craig Shakespeare, I feel like that's one of those just like swept under the rug eras of Leicester City.
For sure. That was like even though yeah, because everyone thought we were going down. Our kits were kind of weird. It's just like
our kits were weird that season, yeah. And yeah, in all fairness, Iheanacho was a great Shakespeare signing. Some of those Puma kits were just odd. Like I feel like I'm just like a firm Adidas guy when it comes to shirts, but some of those Puma, they were either hits or complete and total misses.
Right. I like the red one with the collar, but
I liked that one. My only problem with it was I don't like when they sublimate the sponsor onto the front of the shirt, like when it's printed onto the fabric. I like when it's like the vinyl.
Right. Oof.
Dewsbury Hall coming forward, gets tackled but maintains possession. Ball with Tielemans. He lays it off to Dewsbury Hall. Barnes now on the wing. Newcastle are back in numbers, though. Lays it off towards Thomas. Back to Barnes. Tielemans. Mendy. And we're back to the center backs. Tielemans and Amarte passing the ball back and forth.
But we're playing in their half. The center backs are in their half.
Which is a little worrisome for me, to be honest, because that leaves us open in one of those Route 1 balls.
That is true.
That got Eddie Howe to the Premier League in the first place.
That is true. I mean, is Eddie Howe that guy, though? Is he really that guy? I mean, was Bournemouth really that impressive? You know?
I would say it was impressive that he managed to get Bournemouth into the Premier League. There's been a goal in West Ham versus Burnley. I'll keep you updated on that when the ball next goes out of play. Leicester City trying to cut in at the moment. Patson Daka nearly makes a pass into the penalty areas. But again, we just don't quite get there. Tielemans lays the ball off to Justin. Justin lays the ball back over to Tielemans on the wing. Cross comes in. That's a terrible cross.
Yuri, come on, bro.
And it's out for a goal kick. So let me quickly check. It is 1-1 between West Ham and Burnley. I don't yet have an update on the goal score. Thomas Souček in the 74th minute.
Nacho's put his shirt on.
Senior man Kels coming on.
Saying his Easter prayers.
It'd be great for him to get a goal on Easter Sunday. That'd mean a lot for him.
I would love to hear the interview. And he comes on for Daka. I mean,
we're gonna be hearing about that on the Facebook comments on Leicester City's club posts that we brought Patson Daka off. Zambian fans are gonna go off.
Well, I mean,
credit to them. I'm glad that they follow Patson Daka to the club.
Yeah,
they love Patson Daka a lot.
He put his shift in today, you know, pressing the back line, or but it's just not happening for him when the ball comes into his feet. He's first touch, final ball pass. It's just like it's not there.
Ball goes all the way back to the center defenders for Newcastle, and they look to come forward again up the wing. Willock, Kraft off of Barnes, corner to Newcastle. No fee. KDH is still on the field. The three changes would have brought off Lookman, Perez, and Daka. Front three.
Right. So we're attacking, but some tired legs in the back.
Dumb question of the week, but it's still only 3 subs in the Premier League, right? I know they were experimenting with 5, but that's not in yet.
Nope. Next season is 5, though. So stupid. Anything to make the Super League. They're trying to make the Super League so just like they're going to make it regardless. So they're trying to make sure that the top 4 teams in the league always are the top 4 by instituting this 5 sub rule.
Someone's getting a warning from the referee. Why is Luke Thomas the one marking St. Maximin?
Yikes.
Corner comes in. Why was he so open there? Who was that?
Ooh, that's Dan Byrne.
Dan Byrne just given like square footage of a house in the penalty area.
But it was just a absolutely terrible header.
Oh, yeah, miserable from Dan Byrne. But
it looks like it hit him in the nose or something.
I don't care if that's Dan Byrne or if that's Dubravka. You don't give a player that much space in the penalty area.
Nice move by Thomas to hold up the ball.
Again, Newcastle throwing players at us in the midfield. Well, sorry, throwing St. Maximin at us in the midfield, and he's just chasing everybody down.
The man has a huge gas tank. I'm scared.
Yeah. Mendy lays the ball back towards Yunchu.
Oh, we're in the wrong formation because the way that Newcastle has set up, right now, they have us all on lock. It's going to take something special. See, we're just going to give the ball away every time. Harvey gives
But
the ball.
Barnes with a good tackle to win the ball back, at least.
We got to play quicker.
Tielemans lays the ball to the wing, so that'll be Justin. Back to Tielemans, and we're back to Amarte.
I don't know how confident I am when Tielemans gets the ball anymore.
I don't want to turn on Tielemans, but he has just not been good for like almost 10 matches now.
Yeah. I don't know how confident.
But that said, high cross from Tielemans that almost finds Justin in the penalty area. Fee for a timestamp where I'm at 81:07, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you're about a second ahead of me. One's like 13, 14, 15.
Okay, I can pause
Close enough.
Okay. Cool. Matthew, a little harsh on Ryan Bertrand there. I'm pretty sure he got an injury and he had to get surgery on it.
He's still trash.
Oh yeah, like he still wouldn't start for us even if he was fit. But no, I'm pretty sure he got an injury and he was basically just scrapped.
All right, Stoyanchu starting the.
If it weren't for that earlier comment about that tie in St. Maximin, I'd give this one best comment on the day.
Even Easter Sunday couldn't save him. Ugh. Harsh.
Harvey Barnes tries to play the ball over towards Dewsbury Hall, but it just goes right off the Newcastle defender and out for a throw.
83rd minute, man. We need a goal.
I was gonna say this is playing out one of two ways. It's either just gonna be a scrappy draw, or someone is going to score an absolute garbage goal in like the 96th minute of 3 minutes of injury time.
Well, hopefully it's a worldie from Madison, whose
I
name
love
we
one.
haven't called
Love
at
one.
all. We haven't called his name.
Do the slide, the chest rip. Go for it.
Madison.
Ball's out of play for it's a Newcastle free kick right by the halfway line.
Madison hasn't gotten to the game yet.
No, kind of similar to Daka. He just hasn't really gotten service. Gina Barnes, that's my son-in-law. Oh, dear. Almost giving a golden opportunity to, I think that was Willock.
Ooh, the ball goes all the way through to Casper, though, from the free kick, and Casper quick kicks it out.
Oh, my. And Emil Kraft showing off his double suplex on Nacho there. He'll get booked for that.
He totally wrestled Nacho. But did Nacho even hit the deck? He tried to.
Oh. You know what? That's shades of when Harry Maguire tackled Luke Shaw against Tottenham.
Right.
Just grab by the shoulders and just pull him until he hits the deck.
Yeah. Kraft.
Thomas passes to Mendy, and we're back to the center backs. I don't get why we did that. That just wasted the free kick.
Yeah, I think we're trying to not lose now.
And I'm disappointed by that.
I am too. Yeah.
Luke Thomas with the throw, and he throws it backwards. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to try to play for a draw. But every time we try to play for a draw, we concede late.
Yeah, St. Maximin is dangerous, so we got to see. This is that shit. Oh, that stuff. Played it back.
It's too early, Michael.
Played it back to Casper.
Barnes wins the ball against Kraft. Coming forward now, but Kraft's on his feet. He's closing the angle. Lays off Dewsbury Hall across the penalty area.
Do it! Nacho! Oh. Nacho.
And Dubravka's holding his arm.
Nacho. Oh, my goodness. He tried to do like some fancy.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate there.
Oof.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Everybody's in the box. Madison running at the ball.
Dan Byrne throwing his body at it, and just catches Madison's momentum. He just clips him on the forearm with his toe. Kraft now with a bit of cramp. He's back on his feet.
Double cramp. Both legs being worked on by two teammates.
And Dubravka to take goal kick.
It has been a high, intense back and forth, a lot of running. Everybody's got their kilometers up.
I was going to say, I'm going to be disappointed to have not gotten the win at this point, but I did say I'd have taken a point at kickoff. It's been a very entertaining match. I think for whether you're a Leicester City or a Newcastle supporter, I think this was an entertaining match. Oh! Big slide challenge there. I think that was by St. Maximin.
Oh, Joe Willock. Oh, bad.
Absolutely flattens Pappy Mendy. Oh, it was he tripped. He didn't even go in for the slide tackle there.
Oh, he tripped.
Yeah, I did just see that there. So Gina just saying Madison is her son-in-law. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We're happy to have people from across, people from various sort of closenesses to the club tuning in to our streams.
Well, next time
Marte coming forward now. One-man army. Ball goes back to Mendy.
Whew, finally, Madison
Thomas.
Gets a ball.
Dewsbury Hall. Back to Mendy. Sorry, that was Barnes. Dewsbury, or not Dewsbury, Mendy. So Yunchu.
Newcastle with everybody back. They got 2 blocks of 4.
So Gina as well, if you're in California, you must be up quite early for the match. Thank you for getting up early.
West, y'all. West Coast.
A little bit of back and forth between Mendy and Thomas there. Lays the ball off to a Marte. Justin cuts inside. Mendy. Thomas. Dewsbury Hall. Mendy.
Just trying to
Madison.
Just trying to find it. Madison turns.
Trying to find some sort of space, but it's been good defending at the moment from Newcastle. They are just shutting every door on us. And it's out for, I think, a Newcastle throw-in. And someone's on the ground. Is that Kraft again? Yeah, it's Kraft. Ooh. Kraft makes a clearance, and on his follow-through just clips Iheanacho. That'll hurt right on the side of the calf. Or not on the calf, on the shin. No, yeah, that would be the calf.
The referee's admonishing him to either get up or get treatment.
And he's gone for the latter. So it looks like Newcastle happy to take the draw as well. Number 34, looking like he's going to come on for Newcastle. That is Dwight Gale.
Dwight Gale. I like him. He's good. He's quick. But it looks like Eddie Howe is going to like totally revamp this whole roster. So a lot of the guys that we've seen in Newcastle shirts the last couple seasons are not going to be Newcastle shirts next season.
Oh, yeah. The fire sale will be coming.
They might just be letting guys go. They got money like that. They just going to let guys go.
Goodbye, Longstaffs.
Yeah.
And yeah, that seems pretty right from Gray here. They're playing very compactly, and we're trying to play through lines that just isn't working for us.
And that's but that's the type of football we play. As much as we want the over-the-top balls and crosses into the big man, and we just don't have a big man. And Brendan doesn't like that kind of football. I just don't. He fancies himself a tactician of movements.
Kasper Schmeichel landing a nice long pass there.
Oof, nice.
Into center midfield, finding Madison. Madison with a gorgeous ball finds Barnes in some space. Barnes cuts inside. He finds Madison again. Madison gets tackled by Shelby, and that's a Leicester City throw-in. We are into injury time. 4 minutes.
4 minutes of extra time. Come on, boys.
And Joe Willock is coming on.
Dwight Gale. Joe Willock's on.
Dwight Gale is coming on. Sorry.
Joe Willock's on. Dwight Gale's coming in for their number 10. Who's their number 10?
Sorry, number 10. St. Maximin.
He's put in lots of miles today.
I was going to say, I'm kind of surprised because I was going to say, if Newcastle were going to get a goal, it was going to be through a St. Maximin run. I'm surprised to see him not get in like 4 more minutes.
Yep, he's on the bench.
Dwight Gale, he's one of those players who's been with Newcastle for a while, I think you were saying.
Yeah, I think so.
Soyuncu passes the ball all the way back to Schmeichel. Hoofs the ball forward, looking for Barnes. He'll find Barnes, but Kraft will also find Barnes.
Oof. Oh, come on, Yuri, man.
Schmeichel will collect, lays it off towards Amarte.
"92nd minute.
Second half on target. 1 chance for Newcastle, none for Leicester City.
Yeah, we just haven't had that
Those
quality.
clinical
Right,
final passes.
yeah, the quality right at the end just wasn't there.
And now we're just passing it around at the back. Madison all the way back. And he can't pass it forward. He just tries to there, and it's blocked. 2 minutes left of the 4. Soyuncu now. Thomas.
Come on, boys.
Dewsbury Hall. Soyuncu. Hoofs the ball forward, looking for Justin. Finds Justin.
Nice.
Tielemans cross into the area. It's headed away by Newcastle.
Oh,
Headed up again by Newcastle. Justin will shield, and that is a corner kick to Leicester City with 1.5 minutes left.
oh,
Throw
Yuri.
Schmeichel up there. Throw everybody up there.
Yuri's so tired. Like when he got the ball right there at the edge of the box. Oh, if this was 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago, he got to put the ball on the ground. There's a couple guys in the box.
Big
can tell
cross,
the
high cross, found by a Newcastle head.
Oh,
Newcastle trying to clear it. Throw into Newcastle now. They are going to take as much time as they can with that. We're into the last minute. Just to check for a final update as well. We're into injury time in the other match, which is also 1-1. Throw in for Newcastle. Headed up. Soyuncu. Free Willy Soyuncu over there. Just leaps over his man. Newcastle still have the ball, though. Cross comes in. Low cross. Blocked by Thomas. 30 seconds left. We got to get the ball forward right now.
do it. Oh, no.
It's with Mendy. We're still so far back. Passes to Marte. Passes back to Mendy. Long ball. Something forward.
Yeah, I think we're just playing for the draw now.
Yeah, Thomas. He's passed it back. This ball's going to end up with Schmeichel.
Oof.
Oh, Amarte hoofs it forward. And Newcastle will win that. 4 minutes have been played. Newcastle have the ball. They're now looking to break.
Oh, no. Yuri.
Yuri gets barreled over. They're breaking into the area, and it's a goal for Newcastle.
Oh, no! Wow! On the far side, Yuri Tielemans just gets, he wasn't the one that got ran over. He's the one that let the guy just beat him on the far side and get to the, oh my goodness. Yuri Tielemans is absolutely terrible.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I shouldn't have said it. I said someone was going to get a goal in the 96th minute of 4 minutes of injury time.
So the ball goes to the far sideline, and look at Yuri. He just. Oh, it takes a wicked deflection on the cross. And the ball just sits up right at the penalty spot. Joe Willock with a nice run. Wow. deflection off Dan Marty when he tries to block the cross.
Oh, that's brutal.
Heartbreak. Heartbreak. And St.
This
James
is what happens when we play for the draw.
I mean, but that ball went from our byline all the way.
Yeah, and then no additional time is given after the goal, and Newcastle have won.
Wow.
Final score: Newcastle 2, Leicester City 1.
I mean, what a good game until the last 10 seconds. What happened? I don't even have any comment on it except for Yuri Tielemans should have came off. Wow.
Yeah. That's just shocking.
And this Bruno guy they just signed scores twice for them in this match. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
2 horrific goals given up for in
wow. I don't even want to. I don't know.
I don't want to do like player ratings or anything because that's what 5s and 6s and maybe like a 4 for Casper and a 3 for Yuri.
Yuri's just terrible today.
This feels like Spurs all over again.
Not to me because we were winning Spurs. This doesn't feel like that. This feels like all the other times where we just didn't finish off a game. This doesn't feel like the Spurs. The Spurs one really, really hurt. I'm after the high we've been on for the last couple weeks, I just want to throw this game away now. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. We just
I was gonna say we are going to keep the post-match for this one short. But
my laptop,
keep in mind it's not past the watershed. But if y'all want to click on that link, feel free.
Right.
Share your thoughts.
My laptop's actually dying, and I left my charger for my laptop at work last night, so I probably only got like 3 minutes of battery anyway. But this is terrible.
We'll keep this quick, but just absolutely awful. And then again, like being North American, we still have our whole Sunday ahead of us at this point.
Right. I was gonna go to the pub and watch. Is there another game after this? I was gonna go and watch another game.
There's an FA Cup game, but that's it for the Premier League.
Yeah, I was just gonna go to the pub and watch the match and eat breakfast, and drink a mimosa or something. But I think I might just get back in bed now. Yeah, threw it away. We weren't robbed, but we threw it away. Terrible.
That's one of the biggest weaknesses that we've had this season is just our resolve in the last 5 minutes of matches. Even not even the last 5 minutes, injury time.
Just tired legs, and Yuri was the tired legs at the end, and not playing the ball forward, early in the stoppage time, playing for the draw. It was just.
I was gonna say I don't want to see Yuri start against Everton. He's had his chances.
He needs a break. Maybe even a training day break, like just stay home today, like I don't know.
There was that goal, there was the goal against PSV.
Yeah, just like stay home today, relax, play some FIFA. No. Don't even think about football. Just watch some Netflix.
Play some Madden or something like that.
Madison, watch some Netflix, and then come back next Sunday. Just like, geez, this is terrible.
So you know what? It's not looking like anyone's going to click on the
Nobody
link.
wants to talk about it. Everyone's like, "What the hell just happened?"
So we'll do like another 2-3 minutes of thoughts. You know, just enough time for Newcastle to score another.
Wait, put that other one back up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sick and
criticize no
tired of
matter who
seeing-
says what Tielemans shouldn't be in the starting lineup. You have Daka, who's useless, and Nacho. Well, he scores whenever it suits him. I'm sick and tired of seeing players who don't want to play. We can say we were robbed, but we were tired from the last game. These players, the gone, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were tired from the last game, but all these players didn't play last game except for Yuri. You know, but the back line was all brand new. KDH, you know, Yuri and KDH played. Lookman scored. Lookman looked really good in the first half, you know, but again, threw it away in the dying.
I very much agree with where did that comment go? Leo, drop Yuri for Roma. That'll give him a kick to start performing.
Yeah, we're not gonna drop him for Roma.
I know that we're not going to, but I really want to because he is.
But
I like him. I like him a lot.
Roma's not for another 2 weeks, week and a half. So, yeah.
But if he can't stop Newcastle from scoring, do we want him playing in a European semifinal against Roma?
He needs a break. He definitely needs a break. But Roma's squad is a squad of familiars, and they're really good. It's totally the tactics in the last 5 minutes.
Rodgers has to answer for that. We have been burned time and time again this season when we play for draws in injury time.
Absolutely. You got to just keep the pressure on, keep your foot on the neck, whatever. But just to be so passive and lazy on defense. Yuri, lazy. I mean, he's lazy. He was just tired, burnt.
How many points do you think we've dropped at this point in injury time? I feel like it's probably like 15.
Gray, he calls Newcastle a glorified championship.
That's a bit harsh. Newcastle with their new signings, they're a mid-table team at least.
Well, they have titles. They have Premier League titles. Great. But yeah,
tired injury excuses. We just don't have the passion. We're too conservative in the field. Newcastle, we're sitting deep. If we used a couple overlaps, we could have opened them up instead of trying the wonder passes. So frustrating.
Yeah, I agree.
Adel saying Yuri shouldn't play and Lookman should start ahead of Barnes.
Well, Lookman did start ahead of Barnes. So there's that.
Ryan saying, I want everyone to remember these moments, even if we win in Europe.
Ryan, we need to forget these moments. Forget them.
And then Ben saying, we'll lose 5-0 in both legs to Roma.
Okay, Ben.
That's a bit much. Again, let's also not forget we were playing a very conservative team today.
Yeah, we need to inject some positivity into Ben. We're not going to lose 5-0.
This was the starting. And again, we're not making excuses. This was awful. But we were playing the lineup that we were playing when we were missing half our team.
Right. This was the B team. But we had a point. We had at least a point. Newcastle weren't that good at all, you know. Let me see that one. We were messing about with Dan and Marty.
Not Brendan, as the lad said on here, not his fault. It's the back four.
Oh, there I go. I'm out.
All right. Then yeah, he's fully out. All right. Well, I think that's a sign that we're gonna wrap up the stream for today. But thank you all for tuning in. Obviously not the result that we wanted, but we move. If you enjoyed the watch along, please drop a like, share the video, subscribe. We'll keep having live shows that are going to be coming on all through the week. We'll have watch-alongs for the European matches for Everton. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for sharing your views. Keep it coming here on Leicester Fan TV. Finally, as well, a thanks to all of our sponsors. Get that banner off the screen. Thanks for everybody who's a partner for the channel. And thank you all in the chat for joining us. We will see you next time.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie and Co-Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.